guys, Shinobi here, bringing you another narrated Wi-Fi battle. This is with someone from Pokecommunity forums. I don't really remember who, but if I come to find they have a YouTube, I'll make sure to link them in the description. So they're going to lead with a Persian, I'm going to lead with my Arcanine, get the Intimidate. They're going to go for the Fake Out, which doesn't do hardly anything after Leftovers recovery. And I am just going to go for a Will-O-Wisp here, because I know he'll U-turn out. And I just want to hit something in case he brings in someone physical. But he brings in a Claydol, so Will-O-Wisp doesn't help too much unless it carries Explosion, in which case that could be helpful. But I'm just going to switch into my Tyrant Kuma here, because if it decides to go for Stealth Rocks, that's a free switch, and plus I resist Earth Power if he decided to go for that. So I'm just going to go for Aqua Jet here, and that'll be a 2-hit KO. Shadow Ball is not going to do very much, although he does get the special defense drop. And a second Aqua Jet will take out the Claydol, so that was really helpful that I got that out pretty early. So I'm thinking I might be able to pull off a sweep later. So I'm going to switch out here into my Dazbones, because it's my physical wall and it can take a Fake Out or a U-turn or pretty much anything this Persian packs extremely well, which will give me a free chance to set up my Stealth Rocks pretty early in the match, so that's nice. He's going to U-turn out and bring in his Blastoise. So Stealth Rocks is a pretty good move. I'm going to switch out into Tyrant Kuma because I can resist everything that Blastoise will have, and I was hoping that I might be able to take it out with 2 superpowers, but I mean Blastoise is pretty bulky, so I guess that was a little unrealistic of me. But the first superpower is going to do what looks to be almost half, and I know that he won't be able to kill me since he didn't go for 3 surfs, he did go for the rapid spin. So I'll be able to get my rest off, which is really nice, since I have Heal Bellers on this team. And I'm going to switch out here, predicting him to switch to try to go set up with someone, taking advantage of my sleep. And he does go to a Sceptile. So I was thinking he might be a Sword Dance Sceptile. But I'm going to go into my Altaria, and now I'm thinking he might go for HP Ice if he is special. I really wasn't thinking about Dragon Pulse there, but I wasn't too worried about it because it didn't do too much damage. It looked to be less than half, so I'm just going to go for the Roost here and see if my recovery is greater than the damage, and that is the case. So I'm thinking he's going to switch out here because continuously going for Dragon Pulse unless he gets a crit would be a little pointless and give me a free setup. So I thought he would switch there, so I'm going to go for the Dragon Dance, predicting that switch, which was a bad move on my part. Although it didn't really matter too much in the long run, because this Dragon Pulse here I believe gets a crit. So I think even if I had gone for the Roost, I think that crit would have killed me. So yeah, I'm going to bring in my Arcanine here, get some Intimidate, not that it matters since he's special. He decides to stay in and go for the Dragon Pulse, which really surprised me. Maybe he just didn't have a safe switch. Although I think Blastoise really could handle anything that my Arcanine packs. So that was perhaps a mistake on his part. Well, actually no, I probably could have 2-hit KO'd that Blastoise perhaps. I don't know. But either way, he's going to bring an Absol, and I'm going to go for the Morning Sun, predicting the Sucker Punch. So that was a good move on my part. And I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, predicting Sucker Punch again. And then I'm just going to go for the Extreme Speed, in case he does go for Sucker Punch again. As long as my Arcanine's faster, which I believe it is, given the higher base speed, I would go first anyways, I believe. So he just goes for the Night Slash, which isn't doing too much, and I believe he's Life Orb, and plus the burn, he really would have died from a second attack there. So I could have gone for the Morning Sun, but if he had got a crit, that really would have sucked. So I just finished off with Extreme Speed. He's going to bring in his Blastoise. No, he really could have brought in the Blastoise earlier instead of letting the Sceptile die. But regardless, I brought in my Tyrant Kuma because my Altaria is dead and that's my Heal Beller. So this is my best chance that I have to burn off those turns of sleep. And he is going to stay in for like a second turn to go for Ice Beam. which was a pretty bad move since I resist both, and Ice Beam's not stab, so Surf really does more. And I'm just going to go for the superpower on the wake up here, which is an obvious KO against a Persian. I don't know why he stayed in and went for the taunt. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe he was predicting belly drum or sub or something like that. I'm not sure. So he's going to go into an Exploud and go for a Shadow Ball, and he does get the special defense drop, but given that Exploud is also weak to superpower, I'm just going to stay in despite the attack drop, and superpower is going to KO, which kind of just shows how frail Exploud is and how beastly Azumarill is. So he's going to bring back in the Blastoise, and I'm just going to go for the Aqua Jet because I know it outspeeds, and that'll give me a free switch into my Sceptile, and that will be a 2-hit KO with Energy Ball. And because his Blastoise is defensive, and I'm not even sure if an offensive one would kill with Ice Beam, but his Ice Beam is going to do not even half, I don't believe, given the damage I've already taken. Yeah, I don't even believe that was half, so wow. And Sceptile is quite frail, so that kind of surprised me. But like I said, this will be a 2-hit KO with Energy Ball. That was a really good game. Whomever this battle was with, I don't really recall. If I find out, I'll make sure to give you credit. And that's about it, guys. I'll see you on my next video, and peace.